Hello everyone, I'm going to explain the first lesson of geography, resources and development. Resources and development explains what resources are, why they are significant, why they must be used wisely. It also discusses different types of resources, resource planning in India, land resources, soil types, soil conservation. What is resource? A resource is anything that can satisfy human needs, technologically accessible, economically feasible, and culturally accepted. For example, water, forest, mineral, soil, human skills. Natural materials become resources only when humans know how to use them. Technology plays an important role in converting natural materials into useful resources. The classification of resources are the resources are classified into four ways based on origin. Biotic resources, they come from living organisms, for example, forest, animals, and fisheries. Abiotic resources, these come from non living things, for example, rocks, minerals, water, and air. Based on exhaustibility, renewable resources, these can be renewed naturally: solar energy, wind energy, water, and forests. Non renewable resources, these take millions of years to form and cannot be replaced quickly. For example, coal, petroleum, natural gas, they are based on ownership. Individual resources owned by individuals, for example, house, agricultural land, wells, and community owned resources. It's shared by everyone. For example, parks, grazing lands, public playgrounds, national resources owned by the government, rivers, roads, railways, minerals, forests. International resources beyond a country's exclusive economic Zone (EEZ) managed under the international laws based on status, development potential, resource available but not fully used. Example: wind energy in Rajasthan and Gujarat, developed resources surveyed and currently used. The stock resources that exist but cannot be used due to lack of technology. For example, hydrogen in water as fuel reserves, resources that can be used in the future with current technology but that are conserved or saved. Water stored in dams. Why is resource planning necessary? Resources are unevenly distributed. Some regions have plenty of minerals while others have fertility soil or forest. Without planning, resources get exhausted, environmental damage increases, economic inequality grows. Therefore, India follows resource planning to ensure balanced development. Steps of resource planning: there are three important steps: identification and survey of resources, planning for proper use of suitable technology, matching the resource development with national developmental plans, the sustainable development. Sustainable development means meeting the needs of the present without harming the ability of future generation to meet their needs. Why is it important? To prevent resource depletion, protects the environment, maintains ecological balance, ensures resources remain available for future generation. Then comes Rio Earth Summit held in Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. Its objective was to protect the environment while promoting development. The summit introduced Agenda 21, a global action plan for sustainable development. Agenda 21 aims to reduce environmental damage, protect biodiversity, encourage sustainable use of resources, improve the quality of life. Land resources. Land is one of India's most valuable resources. It supports agriculture, industries, forests, settlement, and transport. Since land is limited, it should be carefully used. Land use pattern in India: forest, agriculture, barren land, permanent pastures, and fallow land. Land under buildings, roads, industries, and settlements. Then comes land degradation. Land degradation means to decline the quality of the land. The causes are deforestation, mining, overgrazing, over irrigation, industrial waste, excessive use of chemical fertilizers. The measure to control land degradation are afforestation, controlled grazing, proper waste disposal, scientific mining, soil conservation, regulated use of fertilizers, pesticides, soil as a resource. Soil is essential because it supports agriculture. It takes thousands of years to form naturally. Healthy soil means better crop production. Types of soil are alluvial soil found in northern plains, river valleys suitable for rice, wheat, sugarcane, and pulses. Most fertile soil in India are black soil found in Maharashtra, Madhya Pradesh, Gujarat. Best for cotton, also called rigor soil, red yellow soil found in southern plateau, eastern plateau. Color due to iron content. Laterite soil found in western Ghats, eastern Ghats, suitable for tea, coffee, and cashew. Needs fertilization. Arid soil found in Rajasthan contains high salt content, requires irrigation for farming. Forest mountain soil found in Himalayan region suitable for tea, coffee, fruits, spices. Soil erosion is the removal of fertile top layer of soil. The causes are running water, wind, deforestation, overgrazing, and mining. The types of soil are gully erosion, running water cuts deep channel called gullies. Sheet erosion, a thin layer of soil is washed away over a large area. Soil conservation methods include afforestation, contour plowing, terrace farming, strip cropping, shelter belts, check dams, control grazing. Important definitions are anything useful that satisfies human needs, sustainable development, development that meets present needs without harming future generation, resource planning, proper identification, conservation and the use of resource, land degradation, decline in land quality, soil erosion, removal of fertile topsoil. I hope you have understood all the points clearly. I have just explained the summary of the first lesson of geography. Thank you so much and have an incredible day ahead.